Here's everything you need to know about F1 in Japan. The race this weekend takes place at the Suzuka circuit and it's in Sakura season, so it's at the start of the season as opposed to the back end of the calendar. The track has this cool, unique figure of 8 track layout, and the first race held here was actually in 1987, and it was originally built by Honda as a testing track because Soichiro Honda wanted to turn his company into essentially what it is today, a giant. The lap length is 5.807 kilometers, meaning we have 53 laps for this race with 14 turns and only one DRS zone, which is literally in the first sector before the first turn, which by the way is a great corner in its own right, flat out with a gravel trap ready for those who might unfortunately need it. Pirelli are bringing the hardest trio in the range, so C1, C2 and C3 as the hard, medium and soft tyres, and this is typically a two-stopper in terms of pit stops. The race is challenging on the tyres, fairly equally on all four actually. Because of the crossover and figure of 8 layout, it means that drivers are going both clockwise and anti-clockwise. The asphalt is abrasive, but also the lateral energy on these tyres is very high. However, do remember the race is in April this year, so much cooler in the season. It will take a little longer to get the heat and the performance to be optimised in the tyres, so what we know as normal for Japan might just be all turned around. Every driver loves this track. It's overall a technical, high-speed, truly classic track with fun features, and in particular you've got the S-curves as well as the speed trap at turn 15, 130R, which can go up to roughly 190 miles per hour, and there are some elevation changes to contend with also. Fun fact for you, 13 championships have been decided in Japan, 12 at Suzuka and 1 at Fuji Speedway, and we've seen insane battles in Japan. Senna v Prost, for example, multi-champions, controversy, champions who didn't even know they'd won. I'm looking at you, Max, in 2022. There's a home race for Yuki Tsunoda and FP1 stand-in Ayumu Iwasa, a Red Bull Junior who will drive the V-Carb in Daniel Ricciardo's car, so I like that at some point we will have 2 Japanese drivers in an F1 session in Japan. So there you have it, that's everything you need to know about F1 in Japan.